Hello YouTube universe, today I am going to be doing a talk through makeup tutorial. So to get started, I already primed my face with my Hourglass primer. Love this stuff. For foundation, I already applied my foundation on. I still need to cover a couple more spots, but this is pretty much my base. And for foundation, I used the L'Oreal True Match in W4. And I took my Real Techniques brush and really buffed that foundation out. Now using my NARS Creamy Concealer in Medium 1 Custard. So I'm going to use that to remove some of my acne scarring. And I'm going to take that under my eyes as well. And I'm just going to use my finger to blend that away. Before I use any powders on my face, I'm going to stick with the liquids and the creams first. And next, I'm going to use this sample Cover FX contour kit. And it's a sample that I got from Sephora. So first I'm going to take the highlight shade. I'm going to apply that on the areas where I want to highlight. The highlight color I used was N20 in the Cover FX Cream Contouring. Now with the same brush, I'm going to take the contour color right here. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of scared. It looks really orange. Alright, here it goes. So as you can see, my forehead is pretty large, or at least I think it is. So I'm going to apply this contour powder up here. Okay, it's too much on the warm side and not on the cool side to actually push down my features. It's actually just warming up my features. I'm gonna go straight on to the illuminating, and then when we get to our powders, I'm gonna contour with powders. I'm gonna take the illuminating shade, so I'm gonna apply that here in the high cheekbones, apply that in the inner corners, some on the brow bone, and I'm actually going to apply some on my lid as well. And just because I like a highlight on my nose, I'm going to apply some on the tip here. And going down slightly. And on my Cupid's bow. And a little bit up here as well. I found it better to blend it with my finger than my brush, so that's why I'm blending out with my fingers. So I'm going to apply that contour shade, in this case my bronzer, on the areas where I want to warm up. Earlier, as you can see, I already applied it on my forehead. So I'm just going to bring that down here, not as a contour, above the contour to warm up my face. A little bit on my chin, and I'm going to blend that out with my brush again. Moving on to another cream product, I'm going to be using my favorite cream product at the moment, which is the Jouer Cream Blush. And with my foundation brush from London Brush Company, I'm going to take that straight on. This is my own personal cream blush. And then I'm just going to apply that on the apples of my cheeks. Before we move on to powder products, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Aqua Brow in Dark. And I'm going to take the blush brush from e.l.f. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to take this pink shade right next to the yellow here, and that is what I'm going to use to set my under eye. And slightly just taking a little bit of that and just setting the tops of my face. I still want to keep that glow around, so I'm kind of just setting it on the areas where I really don't want any shine. With the same brush, I'm going to take the contour shade here in the middle. As you can see, it has a lot of gray in it, and it's going to mimic the shadows of my face very nicely. And just start setting that cream product that we applied. Then using my Sonia Kashuk blending brush with the same contour shade. So I'm taking this baked bronzer called Tropics from Hard Candy, and using my e.l.f. complexion brush, I'm going to take some on the brush like so and give myself an overall glow. And with the same brush, I'm just going to take that on my eyes as my eyeshadow for today. So for my lipstick today, I'm going to do that first before I do maybe more blush or some definition in the eyes. But this is going to be the main focus of the makeup, which is going to make it look really springtime-ish. And what I'm going to be using is, I wanted to use this, but this is really pigmented, and it's, I'll show you right now. It's very pigmented, and I don't want it to be too peachy on my skin. So what I'm going to do is mix it a little bit with this red lip stain from Sephora to give it kind of like a deep corally type color. So for blush, I didn't really have a powdered version blush to match these lips, and I wanted something very like neonish and something so spring and beautiful. So what I did was take these three lipsticks and I swatched them on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take my, I believe this is the 103 brush from MAC, the thing wiped off so I don't remember the number. And really lightly, I'm just going to kind of take a little bit of everything, mix that all together, and start applying that on my cheeks. And with my foundation brush, I'm just going to diffuse all that away. This lip gloss is super amazing, from Milani, and it is the color, oh, this one doesn't have one. This one doesn't have the name on it or a number. But anyways, I'm going to apply that on top of this lip just to give it some shine. So now that's on, I'm going to apply some lashes and I'll be right back. Now I'm just going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just really mattify some of the areas where I really don't want any shine. Alright everyone, so this is the finished spring fresh makeup tutorial that I created for you today. If you guys are interested in the exact colors or names and tools that I used for this tutorial, I am creating a blog post of everything that I used and just giving you some more insight on everything and, you know, with more detail. And it's going to be on my website, and I would link that down below. If you are curious in learning how to apply the individual lashes like I did for this makeup look, I do have a separate video for that, which is going to be linked down below as well. So if you're interested in seeing how I apply individual lashes, then just take a look at that link down below once you're finished watching this. All my social media accounts are also down below in the description bar. Again, if you're not subscribed to my channel and you like what I film for YouTube, then just click that subscribe button, and when I post a new video out, I will be right there on your homepage. Talk to you guys later. See you in my next tutorial.